Who is Zapping? And by the way, what do you do for the company?
Okay. Let me start. So, Zapping is a OTT platform here in Latin America. We are in Chile, in Brazil, in Peru, and Ecuador right now. We are thinking in opening more countries, but right now just that four. It's big market like Brazil are
Big
occupying all
market.
my time. Yeah, sure. So we start with Sapin in about 8 years ago, 8 years ago, but our story is far from that years old, just 8 years old. Um, it's begun in 2011 with another company called El Telon, named El Telon. Uh, El Telon was the first streaming platform to watch television here in Latin America. We were the first company to transmit television like an OTT platform in that years here in Latin America. We stayed in the first place in the market, in the App Store market, for about 1 year, something like El Telón, and then WhatsApp, and then Facebook.
Amazing.
Yeah. We um, we achieved more than 1 million users with El Telón in that time, but it was just a trial. I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to I need to talk about me. I'm a software developer, but I don't have any formally college or study in university. I'm a musician. I am a musician. I play saxophone and piano. I study saxophone in the university, and then music for 4 years. But I developed software for about, I don't know, I don't remember, from I was 10 years old, I think. From
Amazing.
So to me it's really simple to it's like talk, I don't know, it's like read write software. So
Yes.
in that time I was trying to build some cell phone apps here in Chile. In that time, um, I think at least 50% of the people has a smartphone in that time. So it was really innovative. Watch television in your cell phone. So in that time, no so many companies has service like live streaming. I remember Woza. I remember in that time some companies like for radio, but for video, really few companies are doing live streaming. So I began to develop software for live streaming for about 7 years, and then El Telon becomes Zapping. And that's it. Is the macro history of the company. Right now, I am the CTO of Zapping. We have about half of a million users in Latin America, paying user, paying user in Latin America, not free like El Telon. El Telon, Zapping is a is user by subscription, so it's like Netflix, but focus in live streaming. And we built all the technology, video technology behind Zapping, from the encoders with you guys. We spent a lot of time looking solution like from GPUs, CPUs, and then use your solution. The encoders is ours. The apps, all the apps, the players are ours. And then the CDN. As well is our software. So is has been a lot of work, a lot of study and trying different things. So it was really fun to build uh, this company.
Yeah, amazing. It's incredible. I love it when I get a chance to talk to somebody who was in the very beginning, and it's a little bit, 2011, here we are 2025, so it's 14 years. Maybe on one hand you say, oh, 14 years, that's, kind of a long time. In reality, maybe I'm just getting old. It's
No, it's not.
it's not so long as you think, and yet, when you go back to 2011, you're 100% correct. I mean, Netflix was only just really starting to sort of, bring their product to market. I mean, they had been in the market with a streaming solution since like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. So, they were a couple of years, but still, I mean, it was like Netflix, a lot of people didn't
Yeah.
really know them, or they knew them as their disc rental business, just as an
Yeah, yeah,
example.
exactly.
Now, of course, you say Netflix, and it's like literally everybody in the world has heard of
Yeah.
Netflix, so it's amazing. Now, we're going to get to talk about the technology, and again the whole story of the progression, because you built everything yourself, which is also somewhat unique. I think a lot of established services have a similar story, because the solutions either didn't exist or you couldn't afford them. They
Yeah, exactly.
they were they just, it was out of reach. So yeah. So my question though is, you mentioned that it's a live platform. How many channels do you guys operate?
Oof, right now, above 5,000, I think. No, what? Sorry. 500. 500.
500.
Yeah,
500.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
500 channels. Now, are you operating those channels in every country, or is it that you have, like maybe Brazil has 100 or 200 channels?
Yeah,
And,
exactly. In Brazil, we have 200 in at least,
yeah,
something like that. In
yeah.
Chile, some something around something around two 200 as well. In Peru, 100, and Ecuador 100 more. Something about that.
Understand. Yeah.
Yeah,
And this is because of rights and licensing.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That is why we are not expanding like Netflix, because we don't have the money. That is
The
the main issue.
licensing content is
Yeah,
expensive.
they really expensive. The live content is really expensive. So we are opening just in countries that we can afford the content, the
Yeah.
right content. So we have the right content of the main companies in the world, like Disney, Paramount, Turner, and so on. And the local channels are really important in each country.
Incredible.
So
Yeah.
with that, we were the first company, um, tech company, in signing a contract with Disney, for example, here in Latin
Wow.
America, that
Wow.
there is not from a ISP company,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the Liberty or
Yeah.
Direct TV, or so on.
Globo, somebody like
Globo.
that, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, we were the first company that Globo signed a contract with a tech company, that it wasn't a Claro or Movistar company, like a big
Yeah.
company.
Sure.
So I think this guy look for us, and okay, this guy are the right.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I think that's a real important point, because maybe someone would assume, well, you're operating, in Latin America, more of a medium, smaller size. So, maybe it's sort of free, ad
Yeah,
supported. No, you are licensing content, and you have the premium, yeah,
content.
media companies and brands and studios that you would get anywhere else. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's quite an accomplishment. And by the way, 500,000 subscribers. On average, what does a subscriber pay per month?
Um, I think. It depends on the country, but here in
Yeah.
Chile, about 14 US dollar, I think. Yeah,
Really?
14.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that is very much in alignment with not so far off. It's a little bit less than what we're paying here in the U.S. But my point is that that's real money,
yeah, yeah,
and therefore the consumers, your subscribers have real expectations. The
yeah,
quality has to be good.